another sensorial class. Today you'll be learning about the rectangular bus. The rectangular bus is the second of 6 constructive triangle buses within the Montessori visual sense sensorial work. The child continues to work on focus and concentration and moves into pre-mass concepts as the child uses this bus. Let's look at the direct and indirect aim of using the rectangular bus. The direct aim, to show that by joining different triangles, 4-sided figures are formed. Then the indirect aim is the preparation of the child for geometry, to show that all plane figures constructed with straight lines are composed of triangle. Then also helps in the preparation for understanding the concept of equivalence and its application for finding the areas of plane figures. Now let's go to the lesson proper. The first thing you do when you are using the rectangular bus is to gently lift the triangles from bus and randomly place them onto the work rug, as you'll be seeing some images that will be displayed and a short video on it. Then place the cover on the bus in the upper left hand corner of the work rug. Then sort by shape followed by color. You will have 5 paths before sorting by colors. 5 paths: sort by shape, then you sort by color. During sorting, these are the paths that are sorted out. First is 4 right angle isosceles triangle, that is 2 green and 2 yellow, 2 yellow equilateral triangles, 2 each green, gray and red right angle scaline triangles, 1 red right angle scaline triangle, and 1 red obtuse angle scaline triangles. Now let's watch a short clip on how sorting of these shapes is carried out. Just as you can see, the sorting of the shapes is done by colors and also before sorting by shapes. And after sorting, slide and trace the first few shapes together, then offer the child a turn to make shapes. If the child moves too quickly or carelessly, pause and take another turn to point out black lines and trace the line. Now let's watch another short video on how matching of these triangles are done to form different shapes. Black line to black line. From the first matching, a square is formed using the two green triangles. After the matching or pairing of these triangles forming different shapes, it is very important that the kids are able to name or mention the names of the shapes that were formed during the matching. Like the first that was created or formed is square, followed by a rectangle, then the group of the triangles that has to do with the green and the yellow is called the parallelogram, while the smaller parallelogram is called the rhombus, and the one with the red triangle is the trapezoid. Now let's look at, for the sake of emphasis, let's look at the shapes that were formed by the triangles in the rectangular box. The first was the square, followed by the rectangle, the parallelograms, the rhombus, and the trapezium. Like I earlier said, the kids must be able to mention these shapes that were formed by the triangles. Finally, it is important to note that you put away the triangles in the order they came out of the box. Put the points in first and lower the middles into the box. Randomize the shapes and offer the child a turn. When all the shapes are formed, go through them and name each shape for review. The child should know the names from exposure to the geometry cabinet before the triangle box lessons. Thank you for being part of this class. See you again in our next class. Bye for now.